Hi, Dave, and it's great to have you on the show.
Hi, thank you. It's wonderful to be here.
So basically, let's talk about how you got the idea for Discovr. And Discovr, it's a great project and a great way to recommend music. So how did you start working on it, and how did you get the idea for it?
I'm a musician. I've been a musician for a long time, and right now in the world, there's so much musical content that's been generated. It's actually really hard to find the music that you like. So for us, that's a great problem to try and solve, and that's what we're trying to do with Discovr. So it's an iPad app. It's a music app that helps you discover great new music.
Yeah, and the visual aspect of it, it's a shame that I can't show the listeners how it actually looks. It's amazing because basically you input an artist and the platform will find the information about the artist, but it will also find connections to a whole host of other people that you can then link from and actually make a huge loop of artists.
That's right. So, the application is actually based on this old branch of mathematics called graph theory. And graph theory is basically what's happening in the world all around us in many different ways. It's about the way that things are connected together. And so we see that, say, with Facebook and the way that people are connected in a social way. And for Discovr, what we actually do is we use graph theory and we visualise the connections between music. So we say that this band is related to that band and this band's related to that band. And we show you, it's like an interactive map that you can navigate through to find new music.
Yeah, and in terms of the reception to Discovr, how have you found the reviews, and how do people react to this new way of discovering music?
People seem to really like it. So, Discovr's just become a top 10 app in most countries, like 32 countries or something now. And I guess what's interesting for me is that Discovr, when we were building it, we wondered if maybe it was a little bit too geeky for people, and if it was just something that we enjoyed. But actually, it seems that people like it. It's built for iPad. It's really tactile. It's a touch-based app. So as you move around and you can explore, it feels nice to use, and it's a visual way of exploring music, which people seem to like.
Yeah, and in terms of the iPad as a platform. You as a company that produces apps, what do you think about the whole slew of new tablets that are coming out? And do you think you're going to try and expand what you do into other territories?
Right, so that's a great question. And personally, we think that tablets are incredible devices, and we're seeing the beginnings of new types of user behaviour that are happening around tablets that we've never seen before. So, everyone talks about this thing called the lean forward and the lean back experience. So lean forward is, you're sitting at a computer and you're consuming information and you're actively involved. And with tablets, we're seeing this new type of behaviour, which is this lean back behaviour, and it's people, sitting on the couch, flipping through apps and consuming media in a different way, in a more relaxed but more engaged way. And so we think tablets are really exciting. iPad, is an incredible device, and Apple have just done an amazing job. And all of the new tablets coming through, like Galaxy from Samsung, there's some great devices. And we're really excited to be working in the world of tablets, and that's our focus.
Yeah. In terms of what Jambox is up to as well, is there anything you want to talk about that the company is working on?
Right, so Discovr is our first little app, and we're working on a much bigger project called Jambox Magazine, and that is a personalised music magazine, a music magazine that's made just for you. So we want to deliver an incredible experience for people and deliver music in a new way. So, part of the problem right now is that there's so much music being made and so much content, and everyone's overwhelmed with this constant flood of information and content, and it's really hard to deal with. It's really hard to find the bands you like and keep up to date with them. Or, it's also hard to find new music. So, Jambox Magazine, that's what we're trying to solve. We want to help people find great music and go deep into music as well, and get a rich, immersive, interactive experience that's tailored just to you.
Yeah, And well, it was absolutely great talking to you. And if anybody wants to check out Discovr and they have an iPad, it's a $4 app, and I don't know how it translates into pounds or euros, but you should really check it out.
Yeah, thank you. It's very, very kind of you to interview us.